Late start time, how do you kind of account for that in your scheduling? I mean, is it a factor at all? Do you move things back? How do you kind of plan to handle that?
The biggest thing is you try to have a first game in the middle of a lightning storm and hope that you have a 2-hour delay, thereby spending a lot of unnecessary hours, though valuable for preparation for when you go, precisely 2-hour time zone different and play Arizona. You just really you just stay up later, to be honest with you. I mean, computers and all the rest, I don't know, the more homogenized college lifestyle. Maybe they don't stay up as late as they used to, but I know when I was their age, it didn't require very much encouragement to stay up late, and so, may not be as much fun if we require it like we're going to on Saturday, but I think we're all excited to be up late and go play Arizona.
Steph?
LaQuinton Sharp got recognition from the SEC for his performance in that game against Memphis, I guess. What did you see from him to have that type of performance right out of the gate?
Really, the biggest thing was just steady improvement. I think he's steadily improved. I think he's getting better. From the day we got here, he's one guy that I think has improved every step of the way. I think he continues to improve. I think he does a good job communicating with the rest of the offensive line and gets the most out of those guys. Gets the most out of those guys, and and he's just very committed. He's very committed, and then as a result of that, he's evolved into a very good leader.
Steve?
Coach, I don't know how quickly you watched the film, but what are your early impressions of the Arizona Wildcats?
Jeez, I keep coughing. All right, I think they're good. I think they're much improved. I think that quarterback's a key position for them. They have some skilled guys that can hurt you. They're big on the offensive line and the defensive line. They've had some key transfers that I think help them out. And then it's a little unpredictable what they're going to do because that defensive staff hasn't been together before.
Joel?
Coach, after you left the other night, after your post-game comments, Will came in here and he was, you could tell even despite the fact he had a big game, he was still a little bit unsatisfied and what seemed a little bit aggravated himself that he could have done some things better. Have you seen, that kind of, I guess, was a little bit like your personality. Have you kind of seen that around in the roster, not just out of Will, but some of these guys now that they've been in your system and been under you for 2 or 3 years now?
That's kind of hard for me to gauge, really. But he is a competitive guy, and he's, he works an awful lot and awfully hard when people aren't around. And I think that how good of a player you are, or even as a coach you are, is kind of dictated by what you're doing when nobody's around, when nobody's looking, and that type of thing. And I think Will's a really good example of a guy that's really productive with time like that. And I think that him and his leadership's kind of rubbing off on the locker room, like you also, LaQuinston as well. And I think we're getting a number of guys like that. Hopefully that, helps, generate a lot of improvement.
Logan?